Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back to our channel once again. And this is my hope and prayer that the video is going to find you guys in good health. Personally, I am fine as you can see. Kisumu is fantastic, and maybe you could also let me know where you are watching the video from, the county or the country, in case you are out of the republic. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow is the day, and members of parliament will do that thing to Rigathi Gachagua. I'll come with that analysis tomorrow. Earlier today, Kibaso Morara was arrested.
Naitwa Geoffrey. Tulikuwa na Kabaso Morara kwa sukari. Alikuwa na set up office yake ku set up. So kuna gari ilikuwa imekuja hapo KCQ 166J. So kwenda kufungua gate nikauliza nyinyi wakina nani? Ukaniambia kuna mmoja alitoa ID, kwa walikuwa karibu watu 6 na mmoja akatoa ID akasema DCI. Nikamwambia sawa. Wacha tu proceed. So tukiproceed kufika huko juu, kuelezea zaidi, walishika Morara wakamweka pingo, wakachukua masimu zake zote mbili, iPhone, Samsung, laptop pia ilikuwa hapo, wakachukua wakamteremsha chini kama wameingiza kwa gari. So tukabidi tukachukua gari nyingine, tukawafuata, tumewafuata mpaka hapa kwa headquarters.
So na wenda waliwaeleza kwa nini wanamshika na waliweza kujitambulisha au ni DCI kutoka wapi, na mlijuaje ni DCI kando na kuonyesha ile ID?
Alitoa tu hiyo peke yake, mmoja ndiye alitoa, hao wengine wengi walikuwa wamevaa mask au kujitambulisha. Mmoja ndiye alitoa place ya kwenda na kutuambia wanaenda wapi. So tulikuwa tunafuata tujue wanaenda wapi.
Na uliweza soma jina la ID lilisema askari nani ama?
Hapana, alikuwa ameshikilia hivi, sasa naona pia DCI peke yake. Hao wengine walikuwa wamevaa mask. So sasa sikwenda kuwatambua.
Tuko Thika Road.
Safari ya Kawera ni mambo
sana.
Gari ingine guys ni KCQ 117J.
Zote ni Volkswagen Tiguan.
Volkswagen Tiguan.
Yes. Hivi nilikuwa nasema kuna mtu mwingine anaweza wasaidia kama kuna gari ama kwa yani asaidie kuna huyu jamaa KCQ. Na hivyo ndio alikuwa anataka.
Huyu KCQ ingine J
anasikiza mtule anasikiza na kwa the same direction please.
Yeah, sure.
Just join. Just join.
guys, ni kama tunaingia njia kwenda Kiambu. Tuko Kiambu Road sasa. Tuko Kiambu.
Na taingia na kitu ni gari tu sina. Sasa ingekuwa hapo. Twende na bike.
And I want you guys to take this to any nearest bank. Morara will never be the same again. At the end of that arrest, the government shall have gathered all the information they needed about Morara. I remember offering my unsolicited advice to Morara on this platform. And one of them was that particular office, the people he communicates with, and how he needed to invest on intelligence, and importantly, on communication and PR. I think Morara has now given the government the opportunity to deal with him. That analysis is coming up later today, why that arrest is significant and is definitely going to destroy him. At the same time, the former Kiambu governor, Ferdinand Waititu, was also arrested.
You must respect the rule of law. You know why you look for trouble when there is none. Hii Kenya hii na kutafuta shida.
Officer.
This is what we are saying. We cannot allow this. They have to respect the rule of law. And we are being told that it's being held for very flimsy grounds.
Kalonzo Musyoka and the group were denied access to him. That arrest of Waititu is also significant, politically speaking. But I don't think we'll spend much time on it. But in this particular video, I want us to talk about a speech by John Mbadi over the weekend in Nyatike in Migori County. According to Mbadi, the Luo nation should actually rally behind William Ruto in 2027. Because according to Mbadi, William Ruto is a good man. For those who follow the politics of the Republic of Kenya, John Mbadi was appointed to the cabinet in July. Before the appointment, William Ruto was a very bad man. Within 3 months, William Ruto is now an angel to John Mbadi. In this video, I want us to figure out why John Mbadi is asking the Luo nation to vote for William Ruto in 2027. Because John Mbadi is not your ordinary politician. John Mbadi is the immediate former chairman of ODM party, a close ally of Raila Odinga, which means John Mbadi cannot just speak without weighing whatever is coming from his mouth. Number two, John Mbadi was one of the ODM experts, 4 of them, who was seconded by Raila Odinga to help William Ruto run the government. Because according to William Ruto by that time, UDA party, or Kenya Kwanza for that matter, were unable to run the government. So his statement is significant, politically speaking. So in this video, I want us to try and figure out why John Mbadi is pleading with the Luo nation to support William Ruto in 2027. Because you all know that 2027 political equation for William Ruto is getting complex each and every passing day. The mountain is drifting away from William Ruto at a very alarming rate. That's the fact. Today, if you are to round up 10 people from the mountain and tell those who would vote for Ruto again this side, those who will not vote for him this side, your chances are that those who will not vote for William Ruto are likely to be more. Those are the realities. There's also the Rigathi Gachagwa's impeachment, which is coming up. Rigathi Gachagua was William Ruto's running mate. He's currently the deputy president. He's being impeached, and the president is silent. Again, that's also important. And we also know that ODM party is likely to be William Ruto's last resort. Because Mount Kenya is gone, Ruto is expecting to win ODM support base, which means he must win the ODM support base. And that's how I'm looking at John Mbadi's statement. So before we get into all those details, in case you're watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click that subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support. Because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Ladies and gentlemen, I stay in Kisumu. I interact with the people on a daily basis. But one thing is still very clear amongst the Luo nation, that they are yet to embrace William Ruto's presidency. They are yet to reconcile with the fact that Raila Odinga is now working with William Ruto. So the statement by Mbadi is significant. Let me ask you this question, and I want to target the Luo nation on this platform. If elections were to be held today in the Republic of Kenya, and Raila Odinga is not in the equation, because Mbadi was like, he would support Ruto if Raila Odinga was not in the equation. So let's assume that we are in 2027, and Raila Odinga is not in the presidential race. As a Luo, would you vote for Ruto? Just say yes, I'll vote for him, or no, I'll not vote for him. But why would Mbadi ask the community to vote for Ruto or to rally around Ruto. Before we get into all those details, allow me to take this opportunity again to introduce you guys to LemFi. LemFi is a mobile money app for users in the UK, Canada, and the United States of America to send money back to Kenya. They offer the best exchange rates, and the money will be delivered instantly into your M-Pesa account, Airtel Money account, and of course, if you want, directly into your bank account. You can use the link in the pinned comment to download the app. Ladies and gentlemen, number one, in my view, what Mbadi was trying to do was to test the ground, to gauge the reaction of the ground. They're not part of government. Have they been embraced really? Maybe yes, maybe not. He wanted to gauge what the ground is saying about William Ruto, because clearly ODM leadership has decided that for them, they're going with Ruto. Just like in Mount Kenya, the members of parliament there have said for them they're going to impeach Rigathi Gachagua. But the voters there are saying Rigathi Gachagua is our leader. The same applies there. Yeah. So what is clear is that Mbadi and the group are not so sure about the ground. And because they're not so sure about the ground, they must come up with a strategy of selling Ruto. So which means any given opportunity, they must sneak in the name of William Ruto. So that's number one. Number two, I think we have started the 2027 political schemes. That statement, in my view, because Mbadi was very clear that I'll support Ruto if Raila is not in the picture. So in my view, these guys are scheming. They are planning to prepare the Luo nation with the possibility of Raila Odinga missing from the ballot. Because Mbadi was the ODM national chairman. And the fact that he can talk about if Raila Odinga is not on the ballot, which means they are laying the ground, gauging it to see how people will react in the absence of Raila Odinga on the presidential ticket. So in my view, it's all about the 2027 political schemes. ODM wants to be part of that government. And for them to succeed in that aspect, Raila must not be on the ballot. Somebody is telling you, guys, I'll support Ruto, but only if Raila Odinga is not on the ballot. So which means the option is, in case Raila Odinga is not going to be on the ballot, which I know for sure is not going to be on the ballot, then Ruto is the option. Number three, I think it's also part of ODM deal with Ruto, even before they formed the government, that will bring you on board. Your task will be to try and sell William Ruto on the ground. Because William Ruto has tried all the available opportunities to sell UDA to Nyanza, imekata. At some point, they were even paying people to line up for party elections. They printed t-shirts. You can hardly meet UDA t-shirts in Nyanza. While MDG, their t-shirts are all over. So maybe they agreed that you guys, time is running up. So as people are still absorbing this, kindly just go to the ground and start talking about Ruto. Start selling Ruto. And that's exactly what Mbadi did. Number four, I think it's also kind of Mbadi was delivering Raila Odinga's message to the Luo nation that this is the direction. And I know because most people are intelligent enough, they are going to decide on that. And number five, maybe Mbadi was just trying to protect his position. Mbadi became the first Luo to become the cabinet secretary for Treasury. You want to tell me Mbadi will agree to just leave that position? I can assure you, even if Raila Odinga were to follow out with William Ruto, I doubt if Mbadi can resign from that position. And of course, lastly, you can also argue that Mbadi's statement is actually part of their reaction to Rigathi Gachagua's impeachment. That Rigathi can go. Yeah? Then still, this side, we have the Luo nation. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to hear your honest opinion. Do you agree with John Mbadi that the Luo nation should actually vote for William Ruto in 2027 in case Raila Odinga will not be on the ballot? Let me read the comments below. And if you watch the video up to this stage, please just know that I really appreciate it. You can drop your comment there by just saying, President, I'll be able to know. I'll respond directly to the first 50 answers to that question. Until next time, this is Makwiny. Bye bye.